secret wish list read as follows. The ultimate traffic generation machine would, number 1, create keyword targeted content that's high value to the reader, and do it on complete autopilot. Number 2, it would set up multiple streams of income on complete autopilot. Number 3, that tracked the behavior of the most aggressive marketers on the internet and adjusted its methods accordingly. That way we always stay one step ahead of the curve. Number 4, that scooped up free traffic, not from 1, 2, or even 10 different sites, but 68 different traffic sources simultaneously. Number 5, didn't break any terms of service of any websites. Number 6, didn't break any laws, foreign or domestic. And they could play ball and actually be generating traffic in up to 40 niches at the same time, while we while away under our desks for a siesta. Of course, we want the entire thing to be able to be set up in 30 minutes or less. This was our secret wish list, and we posted it in 2008 in a little-known, closed-door programming guru site with a $100,000 reward for the guy who could actually pull it off. This is a site specifically for the guys that the Fortune 500 companies have on speed dial. Programmers doing things that you probably won't find out about for half a decade. And as we assumed, our little wish list got quite a few chuckles, and nobody really took us up on the challenge to meet all these criteria. That was until we got a flare from a programmer who finally had the stones to give it a go. We didn't know it at the time, but this was a guy nicknamed the Spider. Why the Spider? Because when he's programming, it's as if he's got 8 arms all working at the same time in perfect symphony. He's got fridges full of Red Bull at the ready, and he was up for the challenge. We sent him the $20,000 down payment, and another 80 grand was coming next if he could actually pull this thing off. The gauntlet was thrown, and the Spider went to work. 6 weeks later, we received a disc in the mail in an unmarked envelope with no return address. We open it up, and on the disc is written the words, beta test. It was the software that supposedly had fulfilled everything we asked for in our secret wish list. We popped into the hard drive with bated breath. We had a look around at how it worked. It was pretty incredible, and we were literally afraid to turn the thing on. We knew everything we were doing was legal, but it just felt strange to be driving traffic from so many niches all at one time and do it so quickly. What happened next had us doing a pretty geeky happy dance. We made our down payment back within the first month. Having the software system running with multiple traffic streams, multiple streams of income in multiple niches was working its magic. The only thing is, we hadn't even released one fraction of the power of this software. We were running with only just the first 10 traffic streams available through this software because we were a little hesitant about what we were doing. As you can imagine, we were pretty stoked about the money we were able to generate on complete autopilot using only free traffic. So those first month results got us a little giddy. So the next month, in May, we went for broke. We added 58, yes, I said 58 more traffic streams that month. The result was a whopping $103,000 in sales, which wound up being about $90,000 in profit from completely free automated traffic in a single month, as you can see here. And that was when PayPal temporarily put the smackdown on our account, which taught us that we're going to have to start spreading the money from these automated systems out over several merchant accounts instead of just one. These are the kinds of problems you want to be dealing with in your business. It wasn't an issue of not enough traffic or not enough money. It was an issue of too much, too fast. So we don't raise any red flags. Lesson learned, but we've never looked back to any other traffic generation method since then. The software that we now know as Massive Passive Profits was born. And after months of testing and tweaking, we believe it's finally ready for public consumption. It's ready for you to step into the driver's seat and see what kind of automated profit windfalls this traffic can create in your bank account. We would not recommend running all the profits through one merchant account though, as that can get you shut down pretty fast. Let's just quickly review exactly what the software you're about to access is going to do for you. Ever worry about how you're going to build your site and get it online? It will build your site with themes, the latest plugins, and all 100% on autopilot. It will build your content 100% on autopilot, and it's actually content your readers will enjoy and pass around to their friends. It will build up a naturally growing and SEO optimized linking system far better and faster than any human could possibly do, and of course all 100% on autopilot. It will set up your monetization system, fully equipped with 3 diverse income streams on every single site. It will post the content to your sites 100% on autopilot. We mean it when we say these sites are completely 100% hands-free. It will syndicate the content and your links through a vast array of social networks, doing hundreds of hours worth of labor at the push of a button. And of course it does it all without violating the terms of service of any website, and without getting you into trouble with any of the major search engines. And once set up, it will go to work building up multiple income streams in up to 40 different niches simultaneously. And we're adding more niches all the time. And maybe the coolest part is that it will actually seek out new Web 2.0 properties as they arise. And the linking and syndication strategies actually do become more sophisticated with time, as it actually does track and model the movements of the most advanced linking and syndication artists from all over the web. And the best part is that you can have your first money-making machine up in just 30 clicks of your mouse. That means today. Now, just picture what this means for a moment. It means never having to create content again to drive traffic. It means never having to beg for a joint venture again. It means never having to create products again, unless of course you enjoy the process. It means never having to build a single link again. Do you have any idea how your life will change when all of these monkeys are off your back? Can you taste the freedom that you're about to experience? Well, this is the real deal. This is what we have for you today. But only a small group of fast movers who jump on this opportunity before the rest will ever see it firsthand. Now, I know you're wondering about how much your investment's going to be for SoftBank for a full refund, and they will process it within 24 hours. And we'll take that guarantee up a notch right now. If you haven't seen real, recurring, automated income from the Massive Passive software, first 7 days, we want you to return it right away for a full refund. You see, we don't want your money unless you're happy. So let's just keep the good karma going all around, all right? So now it's decision time. You know the price, you know what the software can do, you know you can try out the software completely risk-free and have up to 70 different traffic sources pounding your sites with traffic starting today. And you have an opportunity to see how that will change things for you. Or you have another choice. You can go back to the office, back to the hard work of list building, JV partners, copywriting, slow growth grind, and you can keep whining about how much money everyone else is making online but you. But I've got to warn you, before you take that route, of something that I learned at a very young age, and that is this, that nothing can possibly change in your life unless you make the change. And that kind of change starts right here from a decision just like this one. And as we part ways, I want you to just take a good look at this picture. And let me just remind you that there's two types of people that are in a picture like this. There are those who are briefly allowed to take a stroll on a beach like this by their job for a visit, but knowing all the while, and in just a day or two, they'll be chained back to their desk. And then there are those who can actually go on a beach like this and stay as long as they like. You're about to get access to a system that can put you in that second category. Now you have to ask yourself, how badly do you really want that in your life? The add to cart button is below. Click it now for your spot, and this offer shuts down for good. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the inside with instant access to massive passive profits, where we're going to fire up your software in about 30 clicks.